Yeah, good day, viewers. I would like to talk to us today about gratitude. Your latitude is measured by your gratitude. It's all about being grateful for what you have and stop regretting about what you don't have. First, I want to tell you that whatever happened, you're the luckiest sperm alive. Imagine what could have happened if you were aborted. When you're being conceived, when your dad was actually having that copulation, releasing you into your mom before the sperm meets the egg, then the fertilization takes place. That makes the ovary, eggs. So fertilization takes place. Millions were released with you, hundreds of millions, but only you made it. And if you're twins, maybe 2 or 3 of you made it. So you're the luckiest sperm alive. Even the moment we are conceived, some people were still conceived at the same time, or some died in the womb, some died in their mother's womb. God, nature, whatever you believe in, allowed you to be gestated, to pass through that gestation. And at the end of the day, after 9 months, 7 months, 8 months, no matter the number of months you stayed, you were given birth to, you were delivered of your mom. The day you were being delivered, many people were supposed to come, many people died. See how favored you have been. Some died on the day of their birth. God didn't allow you to die. Some died in the nursery school. Some died in the primary school. Some died in the secondary school. Some died in the university. Some died in the polytechnic. Some died through plane crash, Some were assassinated. Some had shipwreck. Some of them had their aircraft blown up. Some were poisoned. Some even died in their little beds. But God allowed you to be, to be who you are now. Though you must not have gotten all you'll be looking for, but at least thank God for where you are and believe in God for where you want to be. Thank God, it could have been worse. Gratitude is a sign of maturity. The happiest people I know in this world are people that are very, very grateful. So, ingratitude doesn't pay. Ungratefulness doesn't pay. Be grateful for who you are. Be grateful for your tribe, your race, your sex, your orientation, your sexuality. Be grateful for your spirituality. I expect us to be very, very thankful. Be honest about our reality. Be truthful to ourselves. Be faithful to one another. Jesus Christ says something. Do unto others as you like them to do unto you. And love your neighbor as you love yourself. Firstly, say love yourself, then love your neighbor. You can't love others except you love yourself. You can't bless others except you bless yourself. You can't teach others except you know. And you can't forget what you don't know. You can't forget what you don't know. You cannot give what you don't have. These are natural laws. So the more grateful you are, the more faithful you are. The more grateful you are, the less regretful you will be. Gratefulness brings cheerfulness. Gratefulness removes depression. Gratefulness removes suicidal tendencies. Gratefulness enables. Gratefulness motivates. So be grateful for the sun, the moon, the stars. Be grateful. Be grateful for your manhood and womanhood. Be grateful for your reality. Be grateful for being given chance to experience reality in this world. Some of your age mates are gone. Go to the burial ground, go to cemeteries. Some of your age mates are there. Go to the hospital. Some of your age mates are there. Some people, their greatest wish is just to come out and be healthy. There are so many wealthy people that are so serious, terminally sick, terminally ill. But thank God at least you have your health. Some were born crippled. You have your legs. Some were born blind. You have your eyes. Some were born with one genetic disease or the other. So be grateful for your reality. Some never knew their parents. Thank God you're a single parent. Thank God you have one mother. You should have a parent to call a father a mother. Some they don't have siblings. They don't have relatives, brothers and sisters. Some were adopted. Some people came into this world as donor sperms. Some people are just like that. Some of the people from the Caribbean countries, people that today Caribbean, they were Africans from royal backgrounds. They were sold. They were thrown away. Some will give away millions just to locate their real families 200-300 years ago. So be grateful for who you are. And some of you too, as well, that are in diaspora, Africans and now Black American, maybe European Africans. Still thank God. Still thank God that despite the tribulations, your parents, your forefathers, they survived all those hardships that give birth to you. So it's not about what you're born into that matters, but what you make out of it. Look at American basketball. They have the most wonderful, handsome men, blacks predominantly. Many Africans which have that kind of breed of humanity. So the white people thought they were like deceiving or killing, doing all those things, but they were actually breeding the best breed of humanity. The tallest, most handsome, elegant black men in American basketball, America. I'm most of into the basketball field. So I'm happy when I see those things as well. So whatever was meant to be evil, well, God turned it to be good. So just thank God. Look at Oprah Winfrey, despite her background. Look at who she turned out to be today. Look at Barack Obama, raised by a single parent. Look at what he turned out to be today. Look at me today. Despite all our power, the hardship, look at what I turned out to be. We are all survivors. It's not what you're born into that matter, but what you make out of it. Forget about your orientation, your training, and your background. You can still be better. I just want to say something to you. No matter what you're passing through now, just know that the worst has happened. Things can only get better. The worst has happened. Things can only get better. Yeah, darkness has come. But the day will soon come. You might be in the winter of your life. Don't kill yourself in the winter of your life. The summer will soon come. So I want to tell you to imbibe that attitude of gratitude. That will actually form a fortitude for you. That will be your rectitude. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. That's what I want to tell you. God bless you. Thank you.